The quads are muscles that are in front of your thighs. There are 3 muscles that cross only the knee joint, and one of them cross the knee joint as well as the hip joint. So keeping these muscles strong is important for standing as well as kicking and maintaining the knee in a straightened position. Make sure that you stretch your muscles prior to performing these exercises, as well as, more importantly, afterwards. And when you hold the stretches, make sure that your knees are pointed down and your leg is not angled. So the first exercise is just sit to stand. So just make sure that you position yourself properly with your feet right underneath your knees. So as you stand, you're basically going to do this 10 times, 2 sets, twice a day. If you're somebody who doesn't do any exercises to begin with, this might be more difficult initially, and you might feel sore in your quads. So if you have a hard time doing this, there are many different options to start with. You can sit from a higher chair. You can use a chair with arms and use your hands to push off them. Or you can also place your hands on your thighs for some assistance. And just do this for 2 sets of 10, twice a day. When sit-to-stands become easier, you can progress yourself to performing chair taps. So this is basically a transition between sit-to-stands and regular squats. When you perform chair taps, make sure that your knees don't collapse inwards. This is a common mistake that we see in a lot of our patients. Make sure you use your glutes to keep your feet aligned with your knees. Perform these 2 sets of 10 twice a day. When the chair taps become easier to do, you can progress yourself to regular squats. As with any exercises, when they become easier or you become less sore, you can progress yourself to the next progressive exercise. Again, when performing squats, maintain your leg alignment. Prevent your knees from collapsing inwards by activating your glutes. You want to follow the direction of your feet with your knees. A common mistake I see at the gym, especially for those who carry barbells, they overextend their neck to watch their form. So make sure that you're keeping your neck neutral. Perform these 2 sets of 10 twice a day. When the squats start getting easier, you can try out single-legged squats where you can use one hand for support or 2 hands. Make sure that your legs are aligned for every repetition, and you can also do this easily by activating your glutes muscles. So first you want to start off with a hand support, and you can progress this by slowly taking your hands off the support, and you can even do just a 1-finger support while maintaining your alignment. And you can progress this by using weights or resistance bands to add some resistance. These can be performed for 2 sets of 10 twice a day. The next workout is called the Bulgarian split squats. Make sure that the top of your foot is on top of the chair or the bench. You can start off initially with some hand support and slowly decreasing the support from your hands. You can perform these exercises 2 sets of 10 twice a day. Some things to consider: make sure that the top of your foot is on the bench and that you're not too far out or too close, and also make sure that you are not extending your back. The quads are the main muscles used for jumping. The stronger your quads become, the higher you'll be able to jump. When performing these exercises, again, keep in mind that your knees should be aligned. Prevent your knees from collapsing in by activating your glutes muscles. Make sure that you land softly with your knees bent to protect your joints. So when you get stronger with these exercises, you can progress by performing long jumps, box jumps, high jumps. Perform them 2 sets of 10 twice a day. Another variation is to add some twisting movements to perform a more dynamic exercise. Same thing, perform these 2 sets of 10 twice a day. Make sure you stretch afterwards.